Up next on Line TV, we have a special report from Anaheim, California over social injustice in the workplace and some exciting coverage over local and national sports news. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High School. Today is Wednesday, April 12th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kent, or Zeke if you prefer, Zarang.
And I'm Daniel Burley, excited once again to be sharing the news with you on Line TV. And as the year comes to a close, these shows are becoming more and more sentimental for Kent and myself and the other seniors who are preparing to leave the high school.
I know, I just keep thinking how sad and depressed all of the viewers will be without our shining faces to brighten their mornings.
So true. To comfort your pending sorrow, though, we have one of our very own features from the STN 2017 Conference over Social Justice, also an updated forecast with our own Brendan Latrell Adams, and some exciting sports with our local farm boy, Noah Summerland.
But first, as always, here's some announcements. This morning, all AP students will be called to the cafeteria at 9:45 to pre-register for the AP exams. Be sure to sit at the table that has the sign of the first test that you will be taking.
Today is the last day to buy your personalized embroidery keychains from SCCLA. They cost $3.50 to $10, and see an SCCLA member if you are interested in these great graduation or Mother's Day gifts.
Congratulations to these students who placed at FBLA State Conference on April 3rd and 4th. Wesley Aday, third place in organizational leadership, and Weston Simpson, third place in Introduction to Business Communications. These students qualify to compete at National FBLA Conference this summer in Anaheim, California.
Seniors, remember to either order or pick up your cap and gown unit, and don't forget you cannot participate in the graduation ceremonies if you do not have a cap and gown. If for any reason you cannot obtain one, please see Ms. Daves.
Honor graduates, please come by the East office and see Ms. Daves to receive your honor sash that is to be worn at graduation.
We'd now like to welcome Bailey Mills to the desk, who is one of our reporters for this week.
As some of you may not know, 2 weeks ago, many of our Lion TV students traveled to Anaheim, California to attend the 2017 Student Television Network Conference.
Competing with around 3,000 students, we were tasked with reporting on a central theme of social justice. And Bailey and Jaden reported in Anaheim on sexism in the workplace. Now, Bailey, could you tell us more about this topic?
Of course. Although lots of progress has been made in the past few years, one thing still hasn't changed. Sexism in the workplace is an issue that many people still have to deal with today.
A common misconception is that only women are affected by sexism, but this is not the case. Men still commonly face sexism in the workplace.
At a company I worked for, I wanted to hire another guy manager. Since it was 3-to-1 ratio, the head honcho said that can't happen because women work better.
Women are often faced with sexism, but it's not always black and white. Sexism also ties into ageism and classism, which make it harder for women to be as easily successful as men.
As a young woman in education, between sexism and ageism, I'm always battling between feeling the pressures of people judging me.
According to statistics, women make 77.5 cents for every dollar made by men. This wage gap is one of the main reasons sexism still exists today.
I think it's ridiculous. I did a project on it, and women that have more education than most men are still making less, almost about 20 to 30,000. And people say it's getting smaller, but it's steadily staying the same.
In a lot of other fields where we don't have those same salary guides and things, but it's a concern that in 2017 that these are still issues that women are facing today.
It will take all of us, regardless of age, gender, and class, to close the wage gap and end sexism altogether. Although there's no quick fix, if we stay determined, we can solve this problem.
Start treating women more fair, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, because there's nothing we could do that would immediately help.
I think it really starts in our classrooms. Hopefully we'll continue to have people that don't see race and gender an age as an issue as it continues to go.
As far as we've come in society, something as degrading as sexism should have ended a long time ago. I would like to encourage everyone to take the essential steps towards fighting this issue.
I wholeheartedly agree, and I look forward to the progress we'll make in the future.
Absolutely.
Any student interested in taking a robotics course next year needs to sign up in the Guidance Center. The deadline is tomorrow. That's Thursday, April 13th.
If you are a girl in the class of 2018 and involved in school and other community activities, outstanding academics, leadership, athletics, or the arts and are interested in earning scholarships for college, the Distinguished Young Women of Arkansas, formerly Junior Miss, Scholarship Program may be for you. For more information and applying to compete, please see Ms. Cleveland in the Guidance Center for details. Now, unfortunately, I could not be on weather this week, but I am more than happy to share the spotlight with my fellow Dream Team member, Brendan Luttrell Adams, who will be your weatherman this week, so let's send things over to him.
Hello, welcome to the weather. I'm Brendan Adams. Let me tell you what I have cooking up for you. Today, you'll have a high of 77, partially cloudy, 5% chance of rain, and your winds going east-northeast at 8 miles per hour, humidity at 69%, sun rose at 6:38 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight, you'll have a low 50, partially cloudy, rain at 10%, winds going northeast at 5 miles per hour, humidity at 92%, and your sun will set at 7:36 p.m. On to the almanac. Your average high is 72 with a low of 47. Your monthly average of precipitation is 4.96 inches, and your month today is 0.71 inches. On to the 5cast. Thursday, it'll be a high of 81, low of 60 with isolated storms, 30% chance of rain. Friday, it'll be partially cloudy, high of 82, low of 61, 20% chance of rain. Saturday, it'll be mostly sunny, high of 81, low of 62, 0% chance of rain. Sunday, it'll have a high of 80, low of 62, 30% chance of rain with thunderstorms. So Monday, we'll have a high of 81, low of 62, 30% chance of rain and scattered thunderstorms. All right, so this week you're going to have to get all your ponchos and everything. It's going to be pretty rainy all week.
Well, you know what they say, April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to some summer weather because summer's getting closer and closer for us seniors. Now let's take a look at what you're having for lunch today. For lunch, you'll be having hot turkey cheese melt sandwich or mozzarella cheese sticks with a marinara sauce, fresh baby carrots, baked beans, baked cinnamon apples, and milk. Always great to get such a grand lunch graciously granted to us guys by our gorgeous cafeteria gals.
As always, be sure to thank them at lunch today, especially if y'all boys like baby carrots.
Now let's send things over to our dearest darling Noah for our sports coverage today.
Thanks guys. Tomorrow the baseball team will be taking on Bologna at home starting at 4. We talked to Luke Wolf to hear how the season is going so far.
The season's going pretty well this year. We're off to a strong start and I think we're happy with our performance for the most part. Playing as a team really and just communication and trusting one another.
Tomorrow the men's soccer team will take on Morrilton at home starting at 7. And the Lady Lions soccer team will also take on Morrilton starting at 5 at Lions Stadium. Good luck to all the teams competing tomorrow, and make sure to wish them luck if you see any athletes in the halls. In national sports, the Masters concluded this weekend with Spaniard Sergio Garcia coming out on top. Garcia had never won a major championship until last Sunday. The final round came down to Garcia and Justin Rose in a playoff on hole 18. Rose had a chance to extend the playoff but could not close as he missed his putt. All Garcia had to do was put the ball in the hole, and that's exactly what he did. Garcia finished with a score of 9 under to win his first major championship. And also, history was made on Sunday in the NBA when Russell Westbrook broke Oscar Robinson's 1962 triple-double record when he collected his 42nd of the year. Westbrook now averages 31.9 points per game, 10.4 assists per game, 10.7 rebounds per game, and he is the favorite for the MVP. Well, Cersei, that's all I have for sports today. Let's send it back to Mom and Dad at the news desk.
Thank you, dearest Vanilla Cheeks. And with that, we'll wrap up today's show. I'm Kent Zarang.
And I'm Daniel Burley. Don't forget, if you miss an episode, you can catch up on www.CerseiLionPress.com and click on the Watch Us Now logo. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV and Twitter at Lion TV.
We'll see you tomorrow to wrap up this 4-day week, Cersei High. Have a stellar Wednesday.